Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I feel like you're on a bit of a lean, is that true? I don't know. Anyways, alright, so we have some updates, an update to share with you, and if you saw my community post, you all know it came up unexpectedly and it made it so that I didn't have time to edit the video on the weekend. Anyway, some great news and an amazing opportunity has arisen. Thank you. A great opportunity has arisen, and I know that you guys would want me to take this. I can't really tell you what it is because we haven't done it yet, and there's NDAs involved. It's like crazy, like it's quite secretive. So I can't really tell you what it is, but I just know that you guys would want me to take it. It's a great opportunity, not only financially, but like also to make something that I know that you guys would love and that I love making and things like that. So it's a great opportunity. The only thing is that it's put a massive spanner in the works for all of our plans. So Michael and I don't really plan things in advance very often, if at all, because if we find like a video idea that we really like, we have to change course, and if we've already booked stuff, it would be out money. So we never really do that. We kind of just sort of book as we go, and with what suits us, which actually saves us a lot of money in the long run because things come up all the time that change our plans drastically. And this did that. We had our future plans sort of locked in, and then this happened. Now it's great. Now this means that we are actually going to a brand new continent. Not just country, continent for both of us. And if you're an OG here, if you're an original subscriber, I don't know if you know like exactly where we've been before, but I'm sure you'd be able to guess which is a brand new continent for both of us. So leave like your guesses down in the comments. I'll be very interested to know where you guys think this video that we're making for this opportunity is located. Brand new continent, brand new country, brand new food, language, absolutely everything, and I'm so excited. But it's meant that we've had to spend the last like couple of days like scrambling to make a plan to get there, to wrap things up before we leave, to do all of these things. So it's been a bit of a whirlwind the last few days, but I genuinely think this is going to be very, very exciting. So, and the reason I said like financially is because like you guys know, like I sat down with you and recorded a video at the start of the year, like January or February, and I told you that with what was happening to me on YouTube, I was just ready to quit and it wasn't a fun time. But those videos are the ones that I wanted to make, and I had like a calling. I don't know. I just love making the videos on the main channel. And I stuck with it. And I knew that if I stuck with it, I would be successful at some point, and I was, which is good. But what's happened because of that style and that effort and the way that myself and Michael and my editor and all of us as a team make my videos, it's because of that I was given this opportunity. Not so much the views or anything like that, but because we make what we make and why we make it and what we do when we make it and the way we make things, and our style of the way that we make the videos is the reason why I was chosen for this opportunity. So I knew that it would be worth it one day, and turns out that day is 10 months, 11 months later. So here's your sign that if things are hard, sometimes, most of the time, if you just keep going, it pays off in the end. And yeah, I'm very, very excited to have this. And I'm actually also just as excited to go somewhere new, because you guys know I'm like over going to the same countries over and over. So I'm excited to go somewhere like brand new as well, and to see new cultures and new people and things that I've never seen before. And I think we may have a lot of that coming up for the rest of the year, which is really cool. I think the thing that I love like the most is that I'm being like I've been picked for this because of the quality and the style and the authentic, I guess, nature of my videos. And in a world where like brands and like people and all that make videos in a specific style that bait people and bait views and all that stuff, and I say we because Michael helps me on the channel, but like I especially, like for me, I chose to stay true to myself and to make authentic content on both channels, but on the main channel, we make sure that everything we do is real. Like everything's authentic. It's real, it's real. And in a world where so many people just like bait or like make content specifically a certain way for views, and brands usually always go for views, I stuck with my gut and the way that I want to be and my morals and my values, and I make things that are real and authentic and raw and honest, and because of that is why I was chosen, which makes me like really happy because it feels like I've been like affirmed in making that decision. I mean, we could probably I think I know what I could make tomorrow to get 1 million views and lie and do all those things. But I don't want to do it that way. I want to do it what I feel is the right way. And by doing it the right way and by sticking to my guns, because when we first swapped the content, not from like lying to real, I mean from like a travel vlog into mature style stories and mature topics and conversations, it didn't pay off straight away. And I knew that just not straying from the path of authenticity and honesty and realness was always my way to go, and to know that that's come back to reward me is nice. Obviously, but I think that you guys would absolutely be so thrilled for me if you knew what this could give me, which is great because I know that you guys support me. So thank you so much. If you guys don't know, someone's like, you always say there's a 1 million subscriber channel, but like if you don't know, I have a 1 million subscriber channel. I'm actually about to hit like 1.2 million, which is crazy. If you want to help me get there, subscribe to it if you're not already. I'll leave it linked in the description bar below and in a comment. Go over, if you've never checked it out, have a look. I'm actually getting a lot more comments lately where you're like, I love both channels. And like, usually I feel like you guys may only watch like here. But anyway, check it out if you haven't. It'll be linked in the description bar or in the comment. And yeah, it's a different style, but I love it. And it's given me such a great opportunity coming up. But because of that opportunity, it's meant something good and bad. I think good, okay? So what it's meant is that we have to hit the ground running with organizing, traveling, filming, creating, and like I said, it just put a massive wrench in our plans. So what we were gonna do for the rest of the year is now completely just not what we can do anymore because we have to go somewhere completely different. Now what that means for this channel, how do I tell them this?
Hey team.
Michael's over here. How do I explain? Yeah, I need to see your little head.
It's massive actually. So what that means is that we can't do 2 videos a week anymore, but not forever.
Just for the rest.
Kinda.
Well, kinda.
So how we had it planned out originally is that we were gonna have to travel pretty extensively. We have 2 main channel videos left to film before the end of the year, and we're going to have to travel quite a long distance across the world to be able to film them. I think one was going to be in Europe, one was going to be in, I don't know, somewhere else. So it was going to put us in a position where we were going to be able to get enough videos out for say Wednesday and Saturday, like we have been doing all year. It's been pretty consistent all year, Wednesday and Saturday on this channel. And then the only time we would skip would be when the main channel had an upload. We just wouldn't put them up against each other, basically, have a week off.
Yeah.
But it meant that we wouldn't have had enough videos in the bank to do Vlogmas this year. And we were getting ready to tell you that, hey, there's not going to be Vlogmas. But because this has popped up, we now can make Vlogmas work if we do one video a week on this channel for now.
Now.
It means that we can focus on this job that we have to go and do, which we need
big.
to go and do.
It's massive.
Important, and it has future implications as well. This is like when you start working with really big projects and really big names and things like that, you want it to go well, because then you get recommended around, and it can make a whole change of career and opportunity for both of us.
And it's almost like a portfolio as well. Once you make something like that, you have like a portfolio of doing that work, and then that might attract others.
So it means that you're gonna get videos uploaded on Wednesdays until December, which is literally less than 2 months anyway. So whatever, and then you're gonna get Vlogmas, which is absolutely amazing. And then we'll pull everything back and figure it out for January, what happens next, and how it looks going forward next year. But for those of you that have looked forward to Wednesday and Saturday, it's going to be Wednesdays for the next 2 months, but then you'll get a Vlogmas, which is, because of where we're going for this, Vlogmas is going to be awesome as well.
Yeah.
But then on top of that, some of you might be like, 2 videos a week, come on, that's too much. So you might be cheering that it's only once a week anyway. It also means that we last year when we did Vlogmas, we really felt bad about it.
I still feel bad about it.
It was really good at the start, getting around Europe and sort of seeing different things and traveling around Europe. Once we hit Morocco, and no one wanted to be on film, no one wanted to be on camera.
Shook us a lot.
We didn't want to film, so we ended up being like, what are we going to do? Just film ourselves? And we were so burnt out and depressed. Like, you could see it in those videos.
So depressed.
And as a result, you guys were like waiting for Vlogmas, and the video you'd get was like, come with us to the co-working space.
I'm so sorry.
I'm sad. And it was the same thing like every day. So with one video...
I mean, that's because we were sad every day when we had to go to work. Like, we were
well,
honest with you guys, funnily enough.
Yeah, like we uploaded anyway, because we had made a commitment, and we're never going to hide the bad things from you. We always will tell you the bad things and the good things.
And if we kept doing we just can't do 2 per week.
We won't have time.
And then you wouldn't have got Vlogmas. And I like Vlogmas. Tell me if you guys like Vlogmas. If you're new here, Vlogmas is where I upload a video on this channel every single day in December up until Christmas. So that's been like a tradition for like the last 3 years. So I didn't want to stop. But, if you don't even like it, tell me. But it means that we can do it this year, which I didn't want to skip. I didn't want to miss. But it just means that we have to do a little sacrifice together now for the next couple of weeks, or I guess like 2 months.
But they'll be on Wednesdays. So you'll get 4 videos a month, or one every Wednesday there'll be a video. And then every 4th Saturday, you'll get a main channel video.
And so, can I tell them about my TikTok?
You're really only missing out on 3 uploads a month.
Can I tell them about my TikTok?
Oh, yeah, another one.
So, guys, I know, listen.
Josie sucks at this.
I suck at this. Yeah. But I will say, I didn't know, I'm not going to go into the whole, it's hard being a creator and editing and uploading all the time, because that sounds like full first world problems. But it is.
It's hard keeping on top of it all.
I was telling Michael the other day, it feels like, so we spend 2 to 4 weeks, sometimes longer, organizing a main channel video, right? Then we spend usually about a week filming it, and then a week to 2 weeks producing it. So that's 2 months. So basically what I'm trying to tell you is, we live, sleep, and breathe every video on the main channel 24/7, every month, all the time. And that just takes so much of my time, thought, and energy, and all that stuff. Anyway, I need to do less on here as well, so that I can be more consistent on TikTok. So if you do have TikTok
and Instagram,
but I really want to push. I really want to push consistency on my TikTok. So, if you guys have TikTok, I'll leave it linked in the description bar below. I'm going to try my very best from now to the end of the year to be more consistent, and that also means having getting the time back from editing 4 videos a month on this channel and filming them and all that stuff. I want to put that into TikTok. So if you have TikTok, I'm going to upload there too. So if you miss me, you'll find me on the TikToks. I feel like a boomer all the time now. I feel so old. Anyway, that's the law. That's what's going on. Amazing opportunity. I can't wait. You guys will see it in November. No videos here on Saturdays for the next couple of months, but then you guys will get a really cool Vlogmas, which I'm really excited to do. And then the supplement.
Can I give a hint about Vlogmas?
Uh-huh.
It's the place that I've wanted to go more than any place during the time I've been traveling.
And I've already been there.
But
guess where it is? Leave the guesses in the comments.
But when you went, you were a very different traveller.
I was like 17.
Yeah.
Anyway, so the other thing as well is you'll get more content from me on TikTok. So you're basically, I'm telling you, you're going to see me more often, just on different platforms. So let's do that. I will see you guys on Wednesday. I mean, join the Discord. I'll put an update. Subject to change, but I'll put an update of all of their stuff in the Discord. So if you're not in the Discord, I have a big group. I want to actually work on that too and be a bit more active in there. So I'll put an announcement in the Discord. I'll put an announcement on my stories, on my Instagram, so follow my Instagram. And like I said, even though you'll have a couple of less videos here for the next couple of months, there's Vlogmas coming up, which is going to be a great one. I'm so sorry about last year. Let's not talk about it anymore. It's going to call it like the dark year. And then we've got more of me on TikTok. So, and we've got this great opportunity coming up, which actually, by the way, means that we have to pack up. You can see we're in a different room than the last video. We have to pack up and leave. So we're leaving like way earlier than we expected, and in the next couple of days. So we've got a lot of work to do.
And with all the connections, it's like a lot of travel.
It's a lot of travel.
It's a lot of travel.
So we are going to start that. I read those comments on the video that I put up at the start of the year saying that I felt like everything on YouTube was against me, which it was a very hard time. And reading those comments, even today, I get comments on that video, and they really helped me. At that point when I posted the video, I decided to come back to YouTube and to keep going.
Because on the main channel, like, the videos get so many views they grow really late or grow really consistently for a long time. So they start out and they're like 50K or whatever, but then they get to like 500, 600 down the track. That means that there's like a constant like feed of new people finding their way into this little universe that we have, and they like go back, they find the second channel, and then they find the I almost quit YouTube video, because obviously YouTube recommends that to everyone when they come in for the first time. I don't know why, but that's what the algorithm thinks they want to show people. So we get people coming in being like, I just found you and your work is great, please don't quit. And it really is motivating to get those like regularly.
Yeah, it's really nice to see.
Can I say thanks to everyone?
Yeah, if you hurry up, you keep interrupting.
Thanks for all the nice comments. I really appreciate it. I'm used to getting mean ones, so thank you.
But yeah, thank you so much. We can't wait to show you what we're working on. It's not life changing, but it's amazing. It might be. It might be the thing that leads to more opportunities like this, which is just. I'm really grateful to have been chosen, and thank you so much. I will see you in the next one. And yeah, please leave your guesses down below as to where you think we're going, because I don't think any of you are going to guess at all. See you in the next one.